Hey YouTube, just want to get started here with a little point of view camera action with my Garmin Verb. I had this camera now for about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, and just starting to learn how to use it more. I've been playing around with it. I don't want to post a bunch of crazy stuff that will look really bad, so I've kind of waited until I've figured out exactly how I wanted to use this camera before I started posting a bunch of videos in regards to different stuff here in my car and some other things I plan on doing with the camera. So going forward, I want to do a point of view camera video here in regards to whether or not I should have waited and bought a Premier version of this Chevy 2018 Chevy Volt, or was I making a good choice in getting the LT version of this car. And let's turn some music on, this little background music. Hopefully it doesn't drown me out. But anyway, I bought the car about 6-8 months ago. I had a budget at that time that I was trying to reach, and I met that goal. Probably could have put down a little bit more money and then got into the Premier for like only a few dollars more a month. But I went ahead and got the car because I needed to save the money at the time. It's like I said, it's my third Chevy Volt, and I do know just how much money this car can save you when applied properly and driven the right way. Charging as much as you can, reduce the amount of gas you're using. The fact that I had a premium gas car before, and now I have a 87 octane gas car now, makes a huge difference. It really does. So I was really happy with the purchase, and I still am. I'm just missing some features right now, I guess you can say. It's always like that second guess thing that happens to you as you own a car for the first year or so, and you're like, oh man, I could have had that feature, and I could have had that feature, and whatever the case is. So naming some of the features that I missed, that I know that I could have had, that I've had before. Leather seats. I do miss leather seats. I don't mind the cloth. Trust me, I'm not like this bougie guy that needs to have leather seats and all that, but in the same token, it feels better. It cleans up easier. I did have a major spill in this car. My daughter had a milkshake, and let's just say it didn't go the right direction. It's okay. It cleaned up. I know how to clean up a car. It wasn't an issue, so I cleaned it up and made sure it was all done and no residue, no leftovers. But had that been a leather car, I could have wiped it up a lot easier. It wouldn't have gone into the crevices like it did. It just would have been a lot easier to clean up. And that's not the only reason. Like I said, if I just feel more comfortable in leather, getting in and out of the car, it's a lot smoother getting out of the car. So with that being said, I do miss the leather. I would have liked to have the adaptive cruise control that's available on the 2017 Ford Chevy Volts with the Premier package. I think that's a nice feature to have, and something I don't have currently. And I was looking forward to that when I was shopping for the car, but then prices, looking at the prices and everything, how much I could save without it, I decided to go with the LT. But now I wouldn't have mind having that feature. As much as I drive, it would benefit me a lot, going back and forth to DC, from Southern Maryland to DC, and that would it'd be something that definitely would assist me on my drive as I'm driving back and forth every day. Some of the other features, I guess, now they have power seats now. They offer in the 2019s and the onboard 7.2 kilowatt charger, which is a lot. It reduces the charge time. I don't know what is going on here with traffic. Reduces the charge time from basically 5 hours on a level 2 to 2.5 hours, which would help me a lot, because then I wouldn't spend as much time. I'm going to turn around here and make a U-turn. I wouldn't have as much time waiting for my car to fully charge as I do now, waiting for my car to charge at level 2 station. And I could definitely save some time not having to wait for a full charge, or I would use a lot less gas having the car fully charged in 2.5 hours versus that extra 2.5 hours to get your car charged. Is just ridiculous. It really does. It doesn't allow me to get to full charge. So I might get like maybe 20 miles on that charge, where I could have had 40 to 50 miles on that charge, and I would never come out of that full power range, so or full charge range. So that's something that I wouldn't mind having. I think that would benefit me a lot going forward. And I'm trying to think of other features that the Premier has that the LT does not have. Navigation is not that big of a deal on the car. I guess the 2019s too have some upgraded features too, as far as infotainment system is upgraded, so that's a little bit better. It's on the Premier model, I believe. And just overall, I missed some features there that I wish I did have. So, I don't know what your thoughts are on that. If you have a comment or whatever I thought on the LT versus the Premium, please let me know in the comments below. I'll comment. But to me, I feel like that if you can get the car with the most amount of features, as much as you're paying for these vehicles, and you plan on keeping them, for 3, 4, 5 years or more, that's a long time in a car. I know that back in the day, people kept cars for a long time. They kept cars for 10 years, and definitely that was a lot more important then. But for me, I'm a 2 to 3, 5, 4 year car guy, and after that I'm out. So while I'm driving that car for that short period of time, I might as well have the features that I want, I feel like. So that's just the way I feel about it, and I don't know how everybody else feels, but that's the kind of like my logic behind how I want to own my cars. Look at this camera coming up here, speed camera, gotta slow down. But anyway, I'll have to get quiet, but just slow down. But anyway, that's my video here. It's a little point of view angle too, showing you some of the what I see here as I drive my car at night. You see, you have Apple CarPlay here, which looks really good. I love it how clean it looks. I can access all of my apps from my phone, most of my apps from my phone, pretty easily from here, and it just cleans up the dash a lot, I think. And as Apple continues to upgrade the software, my dash is able to be upgraded too, so which is really cool too, because they added, as soon as I bought my car, they added Google Maps and Waze to the navigation features here, instead of just Apple Maps, which helped out a whole lot. That changed the game completely for me. And going forward, they'll be able to add more apps to this to the software and improve the software, making it faster. And as they improve the apps will be improved, and they'll be improved through Apple CarPlay. So I look forward to that. That's a really cool thing. As far as with the Apple CarPlay, I'm really glad I got that. That's one of the features kind of hold me down. I've done a lot of work to this car, not a lot, but I've upgraded the stereo system to the car. Of course, you see the LED I added in here. A lot of different things I've done to this car to kind of personalize it. So in that regard, I do like my car. I'm not regretting it, but I do think about, oh yeah, I could have did this, I could have did that, and going forward, what do I do next time when I'm out there buying my next car, and whether it's 2020, 2021, or whatever occasion comes up, and I'm out there shopping for possibly a Tesla or some other electric vehicle out there, that do I get the top of the line, or do I just go for it in the middle of the road, or get the base model and be happy? So anyway, I'm out. I'm going to get out of here, and God bless you all. Happy New Year, and I look forward to posting more videos soon.